morning. Okay. So, happy Tuesday, everybody. Friday was literally probably the worst emotional day of the year. Just like when I went to decorate, and every single holiday ornament and holiday thing that I own, except for three, were covered in mold. So every single thing had to go in the trash, except for the little elf my little fairy that's over there, my grandma's fiber optic Christmas tree, and a little Santa that she had that's on a broom. Every other thing was covered in mold. All of my ornaments from when I was a child, everything. And why I bring this up is because we are dealing with decluttering and getting rid of things and getting our life organized and everything like that. I cried for probably an hour because most of the stuff in there is either from my childhood, the stars I made with my mother. Some of those stars were even from my childhood. Almost every single decoration was from my grandmother, who is no longer with us. And while it hurt over the fact that I had to get rid of it all, in the end, it's only stuff. It's not important in the scheme of things. I have memories that go with every single thing that I had to get rid of. I don't even remember every single ornament that was in there, but I know they all meant something. But in the end, it's only stuff. It might have a huge connection to our heart, but it's just stuff. And I mean, I don't even have a lot of Christmas decorations. I never have. I'm one to where when I go to decorate, if I don't know where it's going within 5 seconds, it goes back in the bin. If it goes back in the bin 2 years in a row, it's gone. Um, so everything is always at its minimum. But the stuff that I had was very dear to my heart, but it was still only stuff. And like I said, I mean, I cried for at least an hour, but I still was able to get rid of it. I tried salvaging some things that I could, but mold on fabric and mold on fur, just it's not happening. Mold and wood, it just, because lots of the stuff was homemade, so it was fabric and it was stuff like that. So it's still only stuff. So as you guys go through and you declutter, and I'm not saying get rid of everything with a memory, that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying as you guys go through your things and you get the, well, what if I need it? And what if this? And what if that? And what if this? And what if that? Realize that at any point in time, anything can happen to any of it. So it's still just stuff. Doesn't make it any easier. But life continues even if it's gone. and you didn't want it to be gone. So, okay, let's start with Planning Monday, okay? All right, so let's revisit our goals that we set for ourselves last night. I have schoolwork, which is kind of a duh. Um, I have lunch prep because I need to make some noodles. I need to toss the meatballs with barbecue sauce. I want to make bacon for our breakfast pouches, and I am out of simple syrup. So those are going to be, and I want to work on my videos for next week. That is what is happening today. My intention, my feeling that I want to carry with myself and give to everyone that I come in contact with, everybody, including strangers. Meals do we want to have today? What did we plan? Well, we're having breakfast pouches. One is going to have barbecue meatballs with pasta and peas and carrots tonight. And I am having soup. Need to get back on track from Thanksgiving. And hopefully that turkey hurries up and thaws out because I want to get that in the oven so that way I can also have turkey sandwiches throughout the week. All right. What appointments do we have today? I've got them all written down. I know I've even got ice written down. Every 4 hours, I know I need to make ice. Okay? It keeps me on track of where my day is headed and what I've done, what I've accomplished. Everything is there. All right. Our self-care. Get up, get dressed to shoes, hair, and face. Because when you look good, you feel good. Okay? Because you deserve it. We're not doing this for anybody out there, anybody else in here. You're doing it for you. Just you. That's it. Just you. Because you are just as important as everybody else out there. You know, I got to hurry up and do my hair and makeup because somebody's coming over. And somebody's already over. You are. You're just as important as that person walking through the door. So take care of you. Which goes along with the habit of the month, which is pamper. So make sure you pamper yourself, which we're also, of course, getting to. All right. Make sure we drink our water today. Make sure we eat all of our meals. We got to keep this brain and this body fueled. Make sure we take all our meds because we want to stay here and not go here or here. Your loving movement. Come on. We now know we can do it with cleaning, right? So we can do this. You can do it. Loving movement, going for a walk, cleaning for 20 minutes, whatever you feel like doing, yoga, whatever, riding a bike. Pamper, like I said, it is our habit of the month. Make sure each day you are doing at least something little, just something little for yourself every day. In this month where we are still huge into the giving spirit, if you don't keep the inside full, you're not going to have anything to give, or it won't be done in the right frame of mind. Okay? Our cleaning for this morning, we need to make the bed, preferably with nobody in it because lumps don't look nice. We need to swish and swipe. Done every morning while I'm in there doing my hair, doing my makeup. We need to reboot that laundry. How many of you just said, oh, I got laundry sitting there? Get it rebooted, get it to the next step. Our time to clean. Now, this all depends upon what happened last night after we went to bed and what stage your home is at. This morning, it took me about 5 minutes to get my home back to where it was when I went to sleep. And that's because Juan comes home after I've been to sleep, and then I need to pick everything up and put it where it goes when he gets home. Your mission for today is to go to your entryway and simplify it, organize it. Put the boots where the boots need to go. Put the bags where the bags need to go. Put the hats where the hats need to go. need to go, the mail where it needs to go, the junk where the junk needs to go, the trash where the trash needs to go. Just simplify that entryway. All right? That's it. That's all we have to do. It's not that much. Okay? When we break things down, when we look at what we truly must do, it's not that much. Now, when I add in sessions and schoolwork and housework and stuff like that, does it get to be more? Yes. But when I break it down into what I need to do, each thing is not that much. And because I keep it organized and I know what's coming, it does not get to be a lot. Okay? That is why tea break. And I know it's so hard to see because of the glare. This green section right here. That's everything Jusek needs to do. His schoolwork, everything. Washing his face, brushing his teeth, taking his vitamins, getting his shower. It's all right here. This is all that I need to do. Every little pick up, put away, doing the dishes, shining the sink. My entire thing is right here. Here are my must-dos, my would like to do's, and my is. Did I go the right way? Yeah. Is. My schedule over here, and I do realize you guys have a hard time seeing it. This keeps me organized. I cannot stress planners enough. Now, you see, this is just a plain spiral notebook. That's all this is. But it keeps me organized. It keeps me on track. It keeps me happy with the progress that I'm making each and every day. When I go to cross something off, it feels good. And if I end up doing something that's not on this list, you best believe I'm going to write it down just so I can cross it right off. And there are some days where things aren't crossed off as much. That's okay. Doesn't matter. It'll be better the next day. The only thing you have to worry about, the only comparison I need you to make, is to who you were the day before. Try to be better than who you were the day before. You might not be as productive, but maybe you'll be happier. Maybe you're not going to be as happy because we all have bad days, and that's okay. But maybe you'll be more productive. You know, it's a give and take because not every day is going to be as good as the last. Some days are really, really yucky. You know, my Friday was awful. I had this amazing Thursday all the way up here, and then Friday is all the way down here. Oh well. Saturday was kind of in the middle. You know, it's just going and going and going and not letting one day define the next. Because you're a different person than what you were yesterday. Things that you saw, things that you did, things that you experienced changed who you were. Oh, I'm sorry, honey. And you know what? That's okay. It's okay to be depressed. Just don't camp there and live there. I'm never going to tell somebody that they can't feel depressed or they can't be sad or whatever. Just don't make a home there. Do what you can to get going to the next day. And I really hope that you find some joy and push to the next day and that you're feeling better tomorrow or later on today. And take some time. Good for you. And that really, truly, Linda, that is one of the biggest keys when you're depressed, when you're sad. Good for you. Do your routines, keep them going. And depending upon your level of depression, right? Sometimes the routines are too much, and I get that. But at least make yourself get dressed. Even if that means you're going right back to bed, make yourself get dressed and have that one item on the routine that is a no fail every day. For me, it's make my bed because that brought me out of my depression. That helped me start on my journey out of depression was making my bed. So no matter what, no fail, every day that bed is made. Even if we're camping, I make the sleeping bags up. If we're in a hotel, I make the hotel bed. No matter no matter what, I am getting dressed and I am making my bed every single day, no matter how I'm feeling. Just those two things. Because sometimes anything else is too much. And Linda, please make sure that you eat well today and drink your water and everything else like that, because that helps with a good state of mind too. And remember, tomorrow is not defined by today. I find myself when I get in my depression streaks, it's just like, oh, now tomorrow's going to be yucky and the day after that's going to be yucky. No, not necessarily. And it's easy for me to say it now because I'm not there. I'm out of it. But I don't need to camp there. Just because I'm depressed today does not mean I have to be depressed tomorrow. Or maybe I don't have to be depressed the third day. As long as I remember each day is independent of itself, and I don't need to have today define tomorrow because it's a different day. Might be better, might be worse, but it's a different day. Linda, I will be thinking of you today and sending you positive thoughts, okay? And 'tis the season. Really, truly, it is. Um, this season is probably the harshest for people. We remember loved ones that aren't with us anymore. Um, you're welcome, honey. Or if things have changed, I mean, in this season of happiness and Yuletide greetings and cheers and holly and lights and da 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 da, is also the season for depression. We're running on the lowest sunlight. Sunlight is huge, huge for how you feel. That vitamin D really, really means a lot. So I could never do it, but maybe go to a tanning bed. That might help too. I can't do it. 30 seconds in a tanning bed and I'm like burnt. Thank you, Irish Skin. Oh, honey, I am so sorry for your loss, but she's still there. She's still there. And I can say that because I know. Um, Last night I was unplugging grandma's Christmas tree and I hear, Mom, clear as day. Mom. I turn around, Giuseppe's not there. I go into his bedroom and he is sound asleep. It tells me that I heard my son that I lost. He's right here. When I put up grandma's Christmas tree, I felt grandma by me. Keep her in your thoughts and every day. And I'm so very, very sorry. It's not very happy. Yeah, it's really hard. I know we haven't seen any sun for like 4 days. Um, do some of the same things that you would have done with her. I don't know. Like if you guys baked the cookies together, still bake the cookies. I know this time of year is so very, very hard. And I'm not minimizing your loss in any way, shape, or form. But she's still there in spirit. I know it. I have to believe it. So try to do what you can. Uh, when I'll give you a little recap here. When Jessica and I went to decorate on Friday, I opened up my 4 Christmas bins and 3 of them were covered in mold. Every single thing on there. All I have left is my grandmother's fiber optic Christmas tree, my little fairy elf that is up there, and Santa on a broom. That's all I have. All of our stockings, every single childhood ornament, every star, I got a lot of holiday decorations from Grandma. They're all gone. They were all covered in mold. Green, white, furry mold. Mm-hmm. And like I said, I cried for about an hour. And then it was like, well, it's only stuff. I still have the memories. Now I get to buy some new stuff. But not even that. I mean, I haven't even gone out and bought. Take that back. I bought one thing new. I do want to show you guys. We all know, because I talk about it incessantly, that my eldest son is a Marine, and I found this nutcracker. So he is not going to go back under the house. No, he's not. He's going to stay in the house. I bought this new. This is the only new Christmas decoration I bought. We don't do a lot of 3 things anymore. So just like I asked, he said, well, can I just use my box that I use for 3 Kings for St. Nick instead of a stocking? And I said, you sure can. Or you could do a sock. I don't know how I'm going to put the orange in there, though. But, so, I did get this new. So, life moves on. You know, I was so upset when it happened, but, I mean, let's be real. If the apocalypse happened, I'm not going to be carrying a ceramic Santa and Mrs. Claus around with me. It's nice to have it, but, and then Saturday, I got a memory up, and it was pictures of when I had decorated the house 6 years ago, and every single one of those ornaments and decorations that are now in the trash was in those pictures. So that made me feel good. No matter how good we take care of stuff, I mean, I thought this stuff was in waterproof, airproof plastic bins underneath the house. Didn't matter. Mold got in. Makes me wonder what else is under there that got mold in it. I could end up having no bins underneath the house. So come summer, I now have a project. But don't, so that's why I say, you know, you can't let the day before or today define tomorrow. I mean, Thursday, up here. Friday, down here. Saturday, right about here. You know, but if I let Friday define Saturday, it would have been an awful Saturday. Friday, I made homemade donuts and everything else because, like I've said, the kitchen is my happy place. So when I had that crappy thing happen, I started baking. Now, I grant you, Boston cream donuts and sprinkled donuts and coconut donuts and all that stuff, not very healthy. I tend not to bake healthy when stuff like that happens, but I baked and I made myself feel better. Because baking and cooking is my happy place. It's my happy part. So I knew what I had to do. Find your happy thing, your happy place. I mean, truly, this kitchen is my happy place. That's why, every once in a while you'll see me do videos somewhere else, but I do them here because it's my happy place. And I do realize that a clear background and all that other stuff looks better and all that, but the kitchen is my happy place. So if I'm doing stuff that I love, doing it in the kitchen. So with that being said, I got a boot. I got a session in 5. So, Linda, I hope you have the best day that you can. You will be in my thoughts and in my prayers, as with any of you going through depression or a bad time. And those aren't just empty words to me. If I don't mean it, I don't say it. Because that's a waste of energy on my part. So, I will. Thank you. I love you all. I'll see you guys tonight. Have a great one.